Hello folks, we are here to kind of show you how math can be put into application. Now, a couple things to begin with. Number one, I'm sure any contractor out there who is going to be watching this video is going to be laughing because I'm clearly not a contractor. But I do have some understanding of math, and I wanted to show you in particular how geometry really comes into play here. So what we're going to be doing here is I had an old door on this barn that was very old, had started to fall apart, and we've taken that door off, and we're going to be installing this new steel door meant to be on the outside of our steel barn here, and we're going to install it. And so the first thing that I know is I need to make sure that my opening is a rectangle, and it needs to be a rectangle that is just slightly larger than this door frame. So first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be measuring along the top of the door frame to the bottom, making sure that I've got enough height for this frame. I'm also going to be measuring the width of this and making sure that it's wide enough. I know right now that it's not, that we're going to have to do some cutting and some opening up in order to get this to fit in there. So that's going to be our first step, is we're going to take our measurements and we're going to figure it out. So I have my tape measure at this point, and we're just going to measure this frame, see exactly how much I have to have. And this frame looks like it's about 81 5/8. It's going to be my height. I actually want a 1/2 inch or an 1/8 of an inch clearance on this, so I actually want to go to 81 3/4. So I want to get a little bit of a shim in there, make sure that it's going to fit in nicely, so it has a little bit of leeway on it. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I know that I need a gap of 81 3/4, and I am nowhere near that. In fact, right now I'm basically at about 77 3/4. So we're going to have to take this header off. We're going to have to do a whole bunch of work above here. So I will get back to you later, folks. So we've been at this for a little bit now, and I think we have finally got our rectangle that the door is going to fit in. If we take a look, first thing we need to do though is, because this is an exterior door, we actually need to put a little bit of caulking along the side here. So we're going to do that first. We're just doing the caulking to try to keep the air out a little bit. Normally you would have a straight board along this side here. However, in this particular case, I have a little bit of a strange barn that basically comes at an angle. And if I had had a straight board, I would have had to cut that board right up there completely off, and that would not have been good. Would not have been good for the wall at all. So that's why I basically just looking to put it kind of right into the studs. So, a moment of truth. We're going to see if this fits. Okay. We are pretty good. It's looking really good, folks. I think we are pretty much there. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use our level. Our two sides are perfect. And it looks like we just have bring that one down a little bit. Almost there. Beautiful. So, at this point, if you, instead of having a protractor, if you wanted to use what we call our square, I'm basically doing the same thing here, where because I know that each of my corners have to be 90 degrees, I can take a look at my corner and it is telling me I am absolutely perfect. I am right at 90 degrees. And when I open up this door, if I was to take a look inside as well, I would see the same thing. It is absolutely 90 degrees right now. So I think we've done a good job. We've got our square, we got our door to fit in, it's completely level. Means we've got our rectangle absolutely right, 90 degrees all the way around. Thank you very much, folks.